What's up, everybody? What's up, ACJ Universe? What's up, Pineapple Head? So, in today's discussion, I finally wanted to do a podcast. The name of my podcast is the Damn Podcast. So, of course, Damn is not the actual cuss word. Damn, it's DAM, DC, Anime, and Marvel. So that's the name of the podcast, the Damn Podcast. And so we're gonna start the podcast with the first very episode. It's gonna be Marvel, of course. We're gonna talk about the multiverse. I want to get into that a little more than I did in my last video because I think Marvel is gonna be here for a long time, and I want to see these kind of movies, or I want to see gritty movies, or movies that Deadpool and Wolverine and Logan had. So I want to see that kind of action or horror or gore in Marvel because I know they can do it. Uh, my bad, that was my phone. Going off. I'm about to turn it off. Nah, but before we get to this video, make sure you subscribe, share, comment, like, do all that good stuff. So I want to talk about the multiverse and what it can do. The multiverse, I think, what I would like to see most of is the Old Man Logan storyline because I was a fan of that comic book where the heroes lose, the villains take over the entire world or certain parts of the world. Red Skull, I think, had Washington. The Hulk had certain area. Doctor Doom had certain area. So I'm thinking that'll be interesting to see. And of course, I would like to see Hugh Jackman come back as Wolverine or Logan in that movie series. I think Jake Gyllenhaal will be good because you know what happened with Old Man Logan. Mysterio came into the X Mansion and put a mind trick on Wolverine, causing him to kill the X Men inside of the X Mansion. So that would be nice to see, and I'd like to see the gore, the gruesomeness, guts, stuff like that. Because I know Marvel can do it. Um, with that being said, we can also have the Old Man Hawkeye in there. He would be nice to see because he did have his comic book afterwards. We could see a little bit of the Hulk. In the Hulk, he didn't want his bloodline to die out, so he and She-Hulk, uh, made some children, and then they had Wolverine family get killed by the Hulk family. Wolverine went on a rampage, killing the Hulk and his family. The Hulk ate Wolverine. Like I want to see this on a big screen. Um, I think when Wolverine came out the Hulk, and that was such an amazing page in that comic book that I liked very much because it showed Wolverine getting eaten by the Hulk, and then I think one of his sons like, "Wait, did you eat him whole or what?" Because Wolverine can regenerate. So so Wolverine was regenerating in the Hulk the whole time. So he bust out of the Hulk. I love that comic so much. I think I would like to see more um villains. I would say I like to see more villains in this new Marvel movies. I want to see more of the villains. So I love villains, especially the Joker. I know we're talking about Marvel, but the new villains I wanted to see is Galactus, Doctor Doom, Modoc. I think who else? Green Goblin, Sandman, and Speaking about Sandman, John Cena released a photo of Sandman like killing Spider-Man or something like that. I saw pictures or whatnot, and everybody saying, "Oh, John Cena's gonna play Sandman." I would like to see that, but in John Cena, I would like to see a bigger role for him. But Sandman, I could see him doing that. And to put it on top, I would like to see the Sinister Six. We have not yet have seen the Sinister Six on the big screen yet. We did get teased in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, but we didn't get to see it. I would love to see them. I want to see Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro, Rhino, Mysterio. I want to see all of them together on the big screen. They can be against Miles Morales, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield. I don't matter. I just want to see them. I definitely want to see Galactus because Galactus, he was in Fantastic Four, the second one, but I don't think we really get to see Galactus, but we know that was Galactus because of the Silver Surfer and what they was talking about in the movie. Um, I think I would like to see more upcoming heroes, heroes that I really don't know about. I think that would be nice for Marvel to do because I want to see more of Spider Gwen, Miles Morales, Agent Venom, the Thor, the female Thor, um, the female Iron Man, She Hulk. I don't think Electra gets that much screen time. She did have a movie back in the 2002 era, 2006 era, something like that. I like this. I want to see more female characters also. That would be nice to see. Um, I think um, I think this will make a big box office sale. Like all other Marvel movies, they do make big box office sales. But this movie, Spider Man and Deadpool, yeah, Spider Man, Deadpool, because I think that is the greatest chemistry ever. Or Deadpool and Logan and Wolverine. I talked about that in my last video. How I would like to see that post credit scene with Wolverine and Deadpool interacting. I think Deadpool, Spider Man though, it can show that rated R scene with the PG-13 Spider Man rated R, Deadpool, and Spider Tom Holland's trying to teach Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, to not you don't have to kill everybody, and then we have the fourth wall breaks, and then you know we can have like a scene where Deadpool sees Uncle Ben get killed and he could have stopped it, but he really won't do nothing about it. We could have something like that, or Deadpool accidentally kills Uncle Ben. Those would be nice to see because knowing Marvel, they have a lot of stuff planned, and I'm pretty sure they got like a lot of movies coming out, comic books, of course, games. So I'm excited for the future in Marvel. Um, I'm pretty sure in the future, like way, way in the future, there will be a Marvel versus DC or Avengers versus X Men, because they're introducing new characters because of Disney buying Fox, and I think some of the characters from Sony. I'm not sure, but with the multiverse, we have Tom Hardy Spider Man, and in his trailer, Venom 2, we saw the graffiti of um, Spider Man, and on that it said murderer. So I'm thinking out of all of the Spider Mans, we have Tobey Maguire Spider Man. So Rick, I'm thinking of all the people that could like wrote that on his picture. So people don't know that he probably have killed, William Defoe's Osborn. He probably killed somebody else by accident. We don't know Andrew Garfield. They probably think he killed Gwen Stacy. Tom Holland. Jake Gyllenhaal Mysterio said, Spider-Man did this. It's Peter Parker. So we don't know who the Spider-Man can be. But my guess is that you know Andrew Garfield may come back. Tobey Maguire may come back because of Sony. And I think that would be an amazing to see Tobey Maguire Spider Man be like an older Spider Man, or Andrew Garfield being an older Spider Man and more professional Spider Man. Because Andrew Garfield Spider Man was more of a laid back, chill, but he got the job done. Spider Man, Tom Holland Spider Man, he's more of he still needs a mentor or guardian because he really didn't have that much time with Tony Stark. I think he was just in Civil War, Homecoming, and uh Infinity War and Endgame. He won't really that much in any Endgame. So, Tom Holland Spider Man is still looking for a mentor. And I think Tobey Maguire Spider Man, he was still trying to find himself because the apartments that he was living in, he's trying to find Mary Jane and take care of Aunt May. So um with that Spider Man being in Tom Hardy's Venom, we don't know, but we did see Michael Keaton in the trailer, so I don't know about that now. but that would be exciting to see. And I think with Tom Hardy Spider Man, I mean Venom, uh, I think they should just keep introducing new villains inside of Venom. Like we get in Morbius movie, he's in the same world with Venom, I believe. Then we can get uh Vulture in there, Scorpion, stuff like that. We can get introduce new characters. We can get the Carnage. We get in Carnage, and I think we probably get another symbiote after they fight. I think they made another symbiote when they fought. Yeah, I'm good. I'm on TikTok Live. That's what I'm talking up here. And what else will be interesting to see? Morbius. Morbius, I think, introduced Blade. Like I talked about in the last video. Be a post credit scene or Mashallah Ali comes in the post credit looking for Morbius. Um, I think with the multiverse, we can see so many things. We can see the Spider-Man being killed, somehow Spider-Man being killed by Venom. We can see the Avengers being killed. Uh, we can see Thanos being brought back. Like that wasn't the real Thanos because all the Thanoses in the multiverses, that probably wasn't even the real Thanos that like, was like the main Thanos in the comic books. So it's so many opportunities and so many movies that Marvel can lead off with. I think I do want to see an all female movie. Um, then they can introduce more female characters. We can get She Hulk, Elektra, um, Spider Gwen. We can get. I would like see. I don't really know that many female Marvel characters or Marvel heroes. Oh, Jessica Jones. We can get her. I think we should even recast her. Just get the same actor that was on the Netflix series and play her. We can get Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Supernova movie coming out. Gambit. I don't know what's going on with that movie. I think Jason. I said Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. I said Jason Tatum. Lord, I forgot his name. Um, but I think they're going to do a Gambit movie. I forgot his name. I can't do it. The dude from Magic Mike. Look him up. I forgot his name. But and then the multiverse can also bring back, like I was talking about Thanos. With Thanos being brought back, we can see him actually come back and see like what they did to the other Thanos and how he can come back and kill the Avengers. Because in the comic book, where Thanos kills the whole entire Avengers, he has Galactus as a throne. Like he killed Galactus, took his head, made it into a throne. He had the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, as a pet. Yes, he had the Incredible Hulk as a pet. He had Ghost Rider, I think, as a partner or something like that. And then I think they had like Silver Surfer was the main person that can kill him, but that didn't happen. So many things that can happen in the future. And then I think I'm gonna do another video later on in the podcast with what if, like what if the Guardians of the Galaxy is trade places with the Avengers? I think that would be nice. And then I think I want to see Kingpin. I really want to see Kingpin. I think he should be introduced in the Miles Morales movie. And I think Miles Morales. Oh, they did mention him in Homecoming. I was going to say I would put him in Tom Hardy's world or area. Um, then we got another universe where Captain America is with Hydra. I would like to see that movie, or what if when Disney does what if there's a universe where Deadpool have all the Deadpools come together and they're all Deadpools, and there's another universe with Spider-Man 2033. I forgot that Spider Punk. Uh, but it's so many things that Marvel could do with the multiverse. And then we got Doctor Strange, Multiverse Madness coming out. I think that they said that's supposed to be a horror movie, kinda. So we're gonna see what other universes is gonna be coming, or snippet of. So it's gonna be nice to be back in the theaters and see it on the big screen. I really don't want to see it on the streaming service. Um, and speaking of that, Wonder Woman 84 has been pushed back to Christmas. If you did not know that, um, yeah, it's pushed back to Christmas. I'm kind of like every time they push it back, I'm losing, you know, my hypeness. And what else? I think I want to see in a different universe where you know Tony Stark didn't snap, but somebody else snapped, and Tony Stark is still living. He's raising Morgan, but he gave up the suit after Captain America gave up his shield. Um, or they can have where Captain America snapped his fingers and he died. They can do that, and then we can have where there's a universe or a movie with Planet Hulk. I'd like to see that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to do Planet Hulk soon. I'm pretty sure the Hulk is supposed to be with the Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor: Love and Thunder. Um, I think we should have Planet Hulk movie. That should be Mark Ruffalo's first movie, and that'll be interesting to see because we do have Cord, and I forgot the Roach name, but in the comic books, I think he killed Hulk's family, which caused him to go on a rampage or something like that. I'm not really into comics. The comics I did read, I know a little bit of. The person that read the comics was my best friend Jordan. You know, that's the person you talk about with comics. Um, but I'm excited to see what Marvel got ahead. I think that's what it's going to be about the video. Let me know in the comments what you think Marvel should do in the multiverses. I can't wait for the future movies to come out. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.